This is it, the ultimate test. The two best teams in the tournament go head-to-head, but there can only be one winner. Who will it be? It's Borussia Dortmund. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Well, after plenty of pre-match anticipation, the wait is finally over. My name is Derek Ray. I'm joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box, and we're just seconds away from kick-off in what promises to be a spectacular final. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it's been a long journey for both these teams, Derek. It's not been easy, but these players are 90 minutes away from making history for themselves. No doubt both managers will have set out their game plans and made sure every player knows exactly what their roles are. What a game we have in store for us.
This is the lineup for Dortmund. Niklas Süle starts alongside Waldemar Anton in central defence. Marco Reus plays with Jared Bowen out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. A chance perhaps. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And over comes the corner. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Lovely night, real privilege to be here in Dortmund at the vast Signal Iduna Park. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Martin Odegaard plays with Jared Bowen out wide. And in attack, Alexander Isak plays alongside Alexander Sørloth. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Eder Militao plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Pedri starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Salah! And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. 1-0 then. Alexandru Maxime. And Maxime with it. Now with Havertz. Alexandru Maxime. And that's an important intervention. Gyökeres. And he's made headway. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Jared Bowen. And the ball with Sørloth. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. This might be ideal for the counter. He's in behind. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the action continues and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Havertz. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Kane. Teammates available. Kane. Oh, big chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Valdemar Anton. Now with Havertz. Corner given to Real Madrid. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Short corner it is. Van Aanholt. Can he make it count? And foiled by the post. Well, threat averted. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Kane. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And teammates around him. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts.
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope we see a similar display in the second 45.
Well, perhaps they can counter from here. Mo Salah must score. The save was a good one. And it's there for him. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the finish from Salah demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal.
Well, there it is. That will do it for the first half here at the Signal Iduna Park. Well, I think it's fair to say... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Martin Ødegaard. It's opening up for them. And intercepted it. And it's with Isak. Opportunity. The verdict is offside here. Gyökeres. Chances on. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Anderson Talisca. Ødegaard. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, a sensational save.
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
So the corner played into the box. Terrific piece of anticipation. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. Pedri. Harry Kane. Pedri. Well, beating his opponent. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Anderson Talisca. Well, a decent idea, but just slightly overcooked. Kane. Now with Salah. And he's in. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Jared Bowen. It looks promising. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, big chance! And the keeper's hand does the trick. Kai Havertz. Jared Bowen. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. And tidily played. Can he find the right pass? Anderson Talisca. It's with Ødegaard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Kane. And the keeper dive into thwarting. Favouring the short one. Kane. And just wide of the post. Decent effort there. Martin Ødegaard. Here's Isak. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Jared Bowen. And making the run to the inside. He cuts it back. Ødegaard. And there we have it. The referee brings this match to an end, and Borussia Dortmund have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Bayern Munich versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now getting...
And what a magical save it was! Can someone get on the end of this? And swept out of there. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Rafa starts alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And Barca's corner. Now sending it in. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Son. And now Rodri. Can they jump in front? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Now the short corner routine. Fine cross into the middle. And the danger's still on. Messi. And back with Rodri. And on to Osimhen. No nonsense clearance. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Could be! In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Diaz. It's with McTominay. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. He has time to play it over. Osimhen. On to Son. Spot on with that tackle. Rafa. Possession lost, intercepted. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up.
Well, that could prove to be a big moment in the game. They still have a chance here, and that's thanks to that save by Courtois.
Diaz. Victor Osimhen. Rodri. Cross could be useful. Smuggled away. Liberato Cacachi. We saw the situation developing. Joshua Kimmich. It's with McTominay. Lionel Messi. He's in here. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Sound piece of defending. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Son. Looking for a teammate. Oh, a smart stop. And the ball is moving again. The onus is on Barcelona to turn this game on its head. Rodri. Now Son. Scott McTominay. Firing it in. Oh, good work by the keeper. It's a substitution for Bayern. Going short. Played into the centre. Wasn't a great clearance. Messi. And back with Rodri. Surely the equaliser. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. So back underway following the equaliser. Well, interesting. Play on, says the referee. Rodri. On to Messi. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Nelson Semedo. On the ball, Meri Demiral. Kevin De Bruyne. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Lionel Messi. And now with Osimhen. Trying to find the net, but instead found the post.
Well, he places it beyond the goalkeeper, but just not inside the post. It's a decent effort, though.
Heung-min Son. In position. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Thomas Müller. Into the final 20 minutes. De Bruyne. This is Müller. Müller. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, disappointing for Bayern to give us away like that. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Osimhen. And back to Messi. Osimhen. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Thomas Müller. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Promising attack, this. Oh, in with a chance! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Sharper stop. Rodri. Osimhen. Oh, chance perhaps. Strong hand on that one. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Who can they pick out? In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. To finish it as a contest. In it goes! Calmly converted! So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment. Building to a crescendo all week and a big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not all that convincing defensively. Plenty of support here. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Virgil van Dijk. Rodrigo. And Depay on the ball. Rodrigo. Frimpong. Depay. Jeremy Frimpong. Depay. Crossing opportunity. Rodrigo. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Rodrigo. Teamwork and passing in evidence. This could be troublesome. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Griezmann. Diaby. Now Griezmann. Fred. Chance to take the lead. Oh, what a wonderful chance for the opening goal.
Well, that was a great chance. They should be in front now.
Well, good run and good ball control. Depay. Depay. He has time to play it over. And it might be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And a strong tackle. Well, it could be on for him here. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here.
Well, PSG can't believe they're not in the lead at the moment. That was a great opportunity to take the lead, but it's a good save from the keeper, you have to say.
Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Keen to take it short here. Fred. Now Griezmann. And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Rodrigo. Depay. On to Thuram. Real chance! Closer intervention just then amid impending danger.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And so the half-time whistle has gone here at... So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And playing it through. Oh, that is a superb save. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Kadioglu. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. Jetson Fernandes. Gonna get a try. Fabian. Griezmann. Gavi. Diaby. Played towards the back post. Surely! Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So 2-0 now. Jeremy Frimpong. And Depay on the ball. Frimpong. Space afforded PSG. A chance to whip it in. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Martinelli. Now Griezmann. With a textbook interception. Jeremy Frimpong. And Depay on the ball. Oh, good vision. The crossbar got in the way. Well, threat over for now.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
Griezmann. Moving the ball effectively, but then the one that fails to hit its target. Gedson Fernandes. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. Oh, good strike! Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got to put them away.
Well, if they are going to get back into this, those are the sort of chances they have to take.
Moussa Diaby. Griezmann. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. And they will make the change now. Warren Zaire-Emery. Taken away, he won the ball. This could be troublesome. Thuram. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Ezequiel Palacios. Might work out. Griezmann. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Kadioglu. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Have to pay attention defensively. Great opportunity. Magnificent defending. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all. And that is that, the final whistle, the big headline here, PSG lose.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal.
A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go. Hello and a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Olympique de Marseille taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Marseille moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Determined defending. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And so Marseille get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? Ismail Jakobs. Now Ndidi. Michael Murillo. Another perfect position to read it. William Saliba. On the ball, Bastoni. Goalkeeper has it. And here's Saliba. Regained possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ndidi. On to Icardi. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? An important interception. Murillo. Vinicius. He might be able to carve something out. And he could be in proper trouble here. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
A very effective challenge put in. Vinicius Junior. Now with Dembele. Oh, it might be. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway here, and Liverpool handing out a very harsh lesson. Ndidi. On to Mope. And back with Icardi. And he takes it on! Well, just centimetres away, narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
Well, we're shortly going to hear the half-time whistle. It's Liverpool on top. And Stuart, they've been impressive.
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been at the heart.
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Time for a change then. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Well, time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Marseille. So back in business, and it was a breathtaking performance by Liverpool in the first 45, you've got to say. Teammates available. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Haaland. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Haaland. Haaland. And hit with ferocity. Oh, he's given the ball away. Osterwolde. Incisive pass. He can't hold on to it. And nicely parried away. And he's clear as lines. Happy to take on the shot. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Haaland. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. So making the substitution now. Jadon Osterwolde. Liverpool have given us away. And he has options available. Oh, danger here. Gvardiol. Now Ndidi. And credit due, a good intervention. That's a good-looking ball. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Not really the ideal clearance. Now what can they do from here? Dembele. takes it on, and he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And hit with ferocity, it was close, but not quite good enough. Well, as we get close to full time, no two ways about it, Stuart. Liverpool bossing this one.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever pass.
A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Plenty of support here. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. And the referee blows for full time. This goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward.
building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that will...
Can he put it away? Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Eder Militao plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Pedri starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And a chance to whip it in here. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Fernando Muslera is the goalkeeper. William Saliba starts alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Ousmane Dembele starts with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Plenty of support here. Oh, lovely ball. And pulled back. Valverde. Eder Militao. Pedri. Mo Salah. Now with Kane. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Could be threatening. Kane. On to Salah. Now Mo Salah. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Able to close down the shot. Teammates available. And playing it through. Could be troublesome. And that is defending of the highest order. Federico Di Marco. Dembele. Well, they keep passing away. Is this the moment? Oh, goodness me. Meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, you expect him to score from there, but he just got it all wrong, didn't he? Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play from both sides has been really poor. But some credit must go to the defenders.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. Oh, could be. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
And he's fired over the corner. And still dangerous. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Salah. Could be dangerous. Terrific save. Federico Valverde. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace, and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Could be threatening. Real chance. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
And the corner played over by Dembele. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Van Aanholt. Harry Kane. Mo Salah. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal. Well, he has to come up with a game plan. His side are struggling now.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, he's certainly not alone. But they dealt with the threat posed. Mo Salah. Victor Gyökeres. Terrific block there. Well, they can keep possession of it now. So a half an hour remaining. Ekitike. And defending as a unit. Kane. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Could be threatening. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Dangerous-looking attack. That'll end up being the keeper's ball. Pedri. This is Salah. Kane. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kane. It might be. And he clears it out of harm's way. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Liverpool have it all to do. This could level it. But denied by the keeper. And at this late stage in the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Oh, disappointing clearance. Decent position. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Alessandro Bastoni.
As you can see, Liverpool have had all the ball in the last 15 minutes. And while they've created plenty of chances, they still haven't found that equaliser. With time running out, it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Gyökeres. Oh, in with a chance! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. An attack full of promise. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their over? What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent sides, fully prepared for this massive occasion and fully prepared to make this their big showcase. What next? We'll find out on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Benjamin Pavard plays with Francesco Acerbi in central defence. Henrik Mkhitaryan plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And Aubameyang making the move with the ball at his feet. What's he going to do next? Griezmann. Determined defending. Chris Wood. Takes the shot. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Gavi. Griezmann. Aubameyang. And he's lost out here, Mkhitaryan. Gabriel Martinelli. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Strength and control, a big part of his game. Opportunity! A routine save. Chris Wood. Failed to keep hold of it. Griezmann. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Cuts it back. Able to get his body in the way. Fred. Now Griezmann might profit. Long way out. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Barella. Chris Wood. That's a good pass. And the pass deftly cut out. Mkhitaryan. Real chance. And how about that for a save? Going short. Useful ball to the near post. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Terrific block there. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Gavi. Committed challenge. Moussa Diaby. Fred. Now with Mkhitaryan. Barella. On to Dumfries. Opportunity to level it. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Griezmann. No, high-quality defending. Chris Wood. Could be a chance to break here. Çalhanoğlu. And in with a real chance. It's still alive. Minge. Now Griezmann. Wonderfully weighted pass. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Chris Wood. Moving the ball effectively. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Dumfries. Wood with it. Mkhitaryan. Well, they have the ball once more. Augusto. Barella has it. Chris Wood. Martinelli. And back with Griezmann. Will he find the net? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Chris Wood. And Aubameyang now. Wood. Could pull one back here. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Diaby. Fred. Now Griezmann on the offensive. Feeding it through. Off the post and back in play. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Augusto. Now with Aubameyang. It's opening up for them. Aubameyang. Trying to open them up. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Griezmann. Well, it's one pass after another. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Doing well to keep possession. De Vrij. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Griezmann. Barella has it. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Impudent efforts. What late excitement. And the match is level.
Well, it takes a lot of skill to get that right, and he's certainly got that. It's a brilliant bit of technique. What a good goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And Bayer Leverkusen still on the attack as the minutes tick away. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. This to put them in front once more. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
So the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype. Hello, wherever you happen to be. Welcome to Catalonia. Welcome to Barcelona. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Chance to finish. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Joshua Kimmich as fullbacks. Rodri plays alongside Scott McTominay in central midfield. And the striker today is Victor Osimhen. Offside the decision. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Davinson Sanchez in central defence. Memphis plays with Phil Foden out wide. And the striker today is Marcus Thuram. Rodrigo. And Depay on the ball. Can he play it in? Very quick thinking there. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. That's a good ball. Well, he was being closely watched. Goal kick.
Well, the defender knew he couldn't get to the ball first, but he just did enough to put him off there.
Virgil van Dijk. Messi. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Messi. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Gedson Fernandes. Phil Foden. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Son. And now with Osimhen. An encouraging move from Barca. Good ball over the top. Rodri. Read it superbly to take back possession. And a chance for the lead. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Foden. Now with Thuram. Rodrigo. Foden. Kadioglu. Foden. On to Thuram. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Breaking at pace. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Rodrigo. Well, he's certainly not alone. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Lionel Messi. Osimhen. Son! He got a good palm on it. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. Oblak. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Barca with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? And it's difficult to visualise a way back into the game for them now.
Well, how bad can it get? That sealed their fate for sure.
Substitution it is for PSG. Intercepting it intelligently. Lionel Messi. Showing a lot of guile there. Could be! Oh, not to be! That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Rodrigo. Thuram. Determined defending. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And passing it well. Frimpong. And now Rodrigo. Well, we're into the final half hour. PSG couldn't keep it. Well, Heung-min Son leading the line with authority. That's very much his game.
Oh, Derek, big chance here.
A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. We're back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Virgil van Dijk. Phil Foden now. Dijk with it. Foden. Warren Zaïre-Emery. Foden. They do pass the ball with authority. Zaïre-Emery. He's played it over to the near post. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Game, and they have the momentum now. Well, underway once more. This is far from being in the bag. PSG making sure of that. Son! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. Thuram. Jeremy Frimpong. Excellent ball over the top. Well, when it comes to a volley, everything has really got to be spot on, and quite simply, it wasn't that time.
No, and I think that's a waste of a decent opportunity. He just didn't connect with it properly, did he?
Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Davinson Sanchez. Thuram. Really good build-up, but no end product. Dias. Now with Kimmich. Five minutes to go. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Messi. Can he find the right pass? A real opening now. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And nicely over the top. Real chance. Oh, did so well to deny him. Who's going to get on the end of it? And that will be all for this game. The final whistle. The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. In recent years, it has become known simply as Der Klassiker, the two foremost clubs in Germany, Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. And today they meet in front of the famous Gelbe Wand, the yellow wall. I'm Derek Ray. Stuart Robson is with me for commentary. Stuart, this is always a fabulous occasion to broadcast.
Well, Derek, there's no better place to be than this stadium.
Can he take the chance? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. One 0 then. Jared Bowen. And given away by Dortmund. Alexander Sørloth. It's with Anderson Talisca. Quick cross it in here. Fluency of movement. Alexandru Maxim. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Leao. Well, we had a decent reading of that ball in. Rafa. De Bruyne now. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Cook-Chu. He's blocked it. Plenty of support here. Anderson Talisca. Alexandru Maxim. In possession, Bowen. It's with Anderson Talisca. Anderson Talisca. Leao. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Rafa. Surely. And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Isak. And Havertz. Alexandru Maxim. Havertz. Isak. It's with Ødegaard. Electing to shoot. And a Dortmund corner here. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Can someone get on the end of this? Good piece of defending. Possession lost, intercepted. Plenty of support here. Cook-Chu. Making sure it didn't get past him. Isak. Ødegaard. Options in the centre. Isak. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Substitution it is for Dortmund.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
It's a short corner. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Vital intervention. And the referee says penalty. This to get themselves back into it. And he puts it away confidently. And with that, the sound of the half-time whistle here at the Signal Iduna Park. Well, Jared Bowen really bossing the game in the first half. No surprise there, mind you. Stuart, your thoughts? So they get the ball rolling in the second half, and there was work to do for Borussia Dortmund. That's a good-looking pass. And he stopped them in their tracks. Kukcu. De Bruyne now. And that'll be a Dortmund ball. And Bayern will change personnel now. Martin Ødegaard. Decisive pass. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Oh, that's really untidy. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Rafael Leao. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. And possibilities inside the box. That's the clearance that was called for. Isaac. In possession, Bowen. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Nelson Semedo. And space to cross it. No-nonsense clearance. Martin Ødegaard. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Ødegaard. Oh, great block. Martin Ødegaard. Could play it in. Happy to shoot. Keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Rafael Leao. De Bruyne. Nelson Semedo has it. Well, if Bayern could find a late winner here, it might be decisive. Kukcu. On to De Bruyne. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important. Well, a dramatic moment near the end. And that might well be the decider. Valdemar Anton. They have to be bold, Borussia Dortmund, in these circumstances. Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
It's a substitution for Bayern. Leao, and he's broken free. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So the current scoreline, 4-2. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Options in the middle and played to the front post. And that is Is that full time here? And the victory goes to Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart. Building to a crescendo all week, and very short. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Eder Militao plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Pedri starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Oh, good use of the ball. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Harry Kane. Oh, moving it nicely. Real chance. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
De Bruyne. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Van Aanholt. Salah. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, Bayern restart the game, and that should certainly shake them up a bit. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Could cross it in here. And Salah! Stopped a certain goal. Kane. Opportunity. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And Diogo Costa has it now. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. De Bruyne, able to close down the shot. And Bayern come away with the ball. Kevin De Bruyne. Rafa here. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Donnarumma. Salah. Gyökeres. Pedri. Could be threatening. Kane. On to Salah. It was on its way in. Mary Demiral. Pedro. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Teammates available. Real Madrid coming away with it. Kane. And off the post. All academic, however. It's offside. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. And a lot to like about this attack. He's in with a chance. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Rafa. Now options are plenty. Delivery from Salah here. A gift for any goalkeeper. Rafael Leao. And a chance for Bayern to use width to good effect. Could play it in. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. So making the substitution now. Didn't quite go to plan. Salah. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, good vision. Well, the fans perhaps entitled to think that that effort should have been better.
Well, how did he not score there? That's a poor finish, I have to say.
Serge Gnabry. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski, and he has teammates to give it to. Pedro. Has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Could be. Well, they have to pay attention. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Serge Gnabry. Nelson Semedo has it. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. Nicely cut out. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Gyökeres. The fans want to see a shot. Excellent block. Mo Salah. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Kukçu. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Mbappe in the centre. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. To finish it as a contest. And confidently converted. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. De Bruyne. It's with Kingsley Coman. And defensive play to be applauded. And teammates around him. Delivery from Salah here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Coman. Oh, the threat is there. He's blocked it. Trying to pick out a teammate. And there it is, the final whistle. Disappointment for Bayern Munich and their many fans around the world.